Hey Leo, what's going on? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for the end of September, beginning of October, because somehow that happened. Somehow it's nearly October. But you know, it's timeless. They're all timeless readings, my readings. So whenever you happen to find this is when, you know, you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Leo. Thank you for checking out the reading. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate that a lot too. So, okay. Oh my God, the Strength card. The most boring card in the deck. So let's see what else you've got here. The Hermit. All right. The Death card, and the Queen of Cups. So, if you are spiritually inclined, you know, you resonate with the whole spiritual journey thing, you might resonate with having just been through your Hermit phase, which you are now coming out of. If you do not resonate with the Hermit phase, then just consider it like a period where you were maybe spending more time by yourself. Maybe you weren't dating. It's like a period of healing, basically. And it's very boring. Like with the Strength card, it's incredibly boring because you want to move forward, but it's not the right time because there's healing that needs to take place. So you have to sort of repress yourself and just kind of put up with what's going on. It's very, very boring. But with the Death card, you're coming out of that now. You may also resonate with like having been through a dark night of the soul here. That's often what the Death card means. Removing attachments to people and old memories and old, you know, like an ego death. You're emerging as this Queen of Cups though. So you've like been through this period where you were shedding things you didn't need. And now you're emerging as this Queen of Cups or King of Cups if you're a male, which is a much softer energy. And there comes love with the Knight of Cups. So because you're in this soft energy now and you've been through this cleansing, love is about to come in for you. Okay, and you have the Ace of Pentacles there. So someone is about to come in with a love offer. You also have the Five of Wands here. So you could have really struggled with this Hermit phase, or, you know, the Five of Wands, like there's like a lot of internal conflict because like you want to move forward, but it's not the right time. What's this? The Five of Swords, which is also not a great energy. And you have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the Five of Swords can talk about, you know, you've dealt with a lot of crappy people. Narcissists, controlling people, a lot of chaos. You know, with the Five of Wands, things could have been very up and down for you, lots of chaos. So for a while with the Hermit energy, you just chose to sort of stay by yourself, you know, because you've maybe encountered a lot of this type of energy. So it could even be that you were not really wanting to make friends with people, you know, and you'd left a lot of this type of people behind. Like there could have been a lot of women in particular for you, Leo, where there was like a lot of, you know, fighting and jealousy and like narcissism and controlling and stuff like that. You have the Ten of Swords here with the Death card. So definitely some kind of ending. And it looks like you've walked away. You have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something toxic into a very empowered Queen of Wands energy. So you could have walked away from a lot of toxic people, or just one. Okay, what else for Leo? Oh, the Star. So yeah, you've definitely been through this healing period, this cleansing, but that is now over. You may even have emerged from this period as some kind of healer. But you're all squeaky clean and shiny and new. I'm going to reshuffle that because I want to talk about this. You could have also, you know, with the Five of Swords, like for a little while, you could have kind of wanted to keep yourself away from people. You know, maybe you didn't really want to hang out with people because you just had such a bad run with people. You know, maybe for a while you were just like, you know what, I just don't really want to be, like, I just want to be by myself. But now you've moved into this Queen of Cups, like a softer energy where people can come in, you know. The Devil and the World. Okay. So you've closed down a huge cycle here. This devil energy has been healed. I really do feel like if you found this reading, there was at least one connection you were dealing with like a very controlling person, or like there was like elements of narcissism, or like very chaotic relationships. And you're moving on from that with the Three of Wands. It's time to move forward. Oh my God. The Knight of Cups with the Ten of Cups. So there's a love offer coming in that's going to make you super happy. The Ten of Cups is like total emotional fulfillment. Y'all are just going to be smitten with each other. It could even be this person could be the one that you have a family with. Oh, you guys are going to be like a little obsessed with each other. You could even be those parents where, you know, the kid is like, oh my God, can you guys like stop like kissing in public? It's like gross. You're grossing me out. Like you're embarrassing me. Because that will happen long into this connection. You'll be like obsessed with each other long into the connection. You have the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess here. This is about pulling information from the ether. So this Ace of Pentacles over here, you have the High Priestess with the Queen of Swords. So this is, whether you're aware of it or not, you're channeling information. Now, the Ace of Pentacles represents some kind of inflow of abundance or opportunity regarding this channeling of information. So obviously that could be psychic stuff. You know, you're channeling psychic stuff. Like you could be a medium or a tarot reader, or help people with their past lives, or I don't know, anything like that. But channeling doesn't just have to be that kind of thing. You know, it can be channeling like designs. You could be like an artist or an architect, or you could make movies, or you're writing a book, or you're a teacher, or you're a counselor and you're channeling information that way. Your psychic gifts are like on point. I feel like because you've been through this cleansing here, it's almost been like an initiation is actually the word that's coming through. But a lot of you have just been through some kind of initiation. But it's like you've ascended. You know what I mean? Your gifts you've risen to the next level. So for a lot of you, that could actually mean that you choose to develop your psychic gifts. But for a lot of you also that, you know, don't take that message. This is about channeling something else. And you're going to be making money from it. Oh, wow. You're going to be making quite a bit. That's the Empress. The Empress is the inflow of abundance. You know, it's because you've moved into a receptive energy. That's why the love offer is coming in too. It's because you've moved into this softer, like receiving energy where you actually want to be around people, basically. Because, you know, whatever this channeling thing is you're doing, it's going to involve people. You know, you're not going to be sitting at a computer typing program by yourself, for example. It's going to involve you working with other people or giving people the information you've channeled. It's going to bring you in a lot of money. But I don't think you were really able to do it, you know? I mean, you were able to, but you didn't want to because there have been so many toxic relationships. Oh, man. You have the Knight of Swords. This love offer comes in quite fast now that you're in this softer energy. Page of Wands. You're about to receive a message. Ooh la la. Okay, tell us about this Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, definitely from your person too. So this could come in like roughly around about the same time, this career success or side hustle, and this new person, which is your Two of Cups, like just that's like soulmate energy. And when you have the Two of Cups on top of the High Priestess, it talks about a telepathic connection. So you'll be able to read each other very easily, which you might poo-poo that, but basically you're just reading vibrations. You know, so you're probably dealing with someone who's sensitive like you, or who's also psychic like you. So this person will know how you're feeling without you having to say it, and vice versa. You'll probably be able to send telepathic messages to each other from far away. You know, telepathic nighttime cuddles and things like that, that's a thing. So you're going to be receiving a message from this person. They're going to be asking you out on a date or something. They're asking you to hang out. You have the King of Swords here, so that's a match. The King and Queen of Swords. You're going to be, okay, you have the Four of Wands with the Three of Pentacles, which talks about stability. So one of the, like the basis of this connection, I'm sure you're going to find each other like very, very attractive. But there's some kind of mental connection here. Like you're both very smart. Or maybe you're both psychic. But I would say you're probably both, like you're both very smart with the Swords energy. So you've probably both read a lot, or you know a lot about a certain topic or certain topics. That's the connection here. You're also both channelers, whether you're aware of it or not. You're both channelers, like you're both psychic and you're channeling stuff. You could also both be very into spirituality. You know, for some of you, that's obviously not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, it's definitely the case. So there's like a really deep bond here based on possibly shared spirituality or like being very smart or being very well read and channeling stuff. Interesting reading. Okay, let's see. Let's ask. Let's ask about your person. Yeah. Let's ask about your person. Okay. This person is similar to you. They also just showed up as the King of Cups and the Five of Swords. So they are similar to you in that they have also dealt with a lot of controlling people or narcs, or sociopaths or psychopaths, or however you want to label these freak shows. You guys have a very similar history in that way. Okay. Tell us about this person coming in for Leo. No way. The Ten of Cups. Oh my god. You have the Ten of Cups twice. This person's going to make you so happy. So not only are you going to be intellectually fulfilled by this person, and for those of you that, you know, spirituality is like an important part of your life, you're going to be spiritually satisfied. You're also going to be emotionally satisfied by this person. And you have the Hierophant. Oh, for God's sake. So the Hierophant is marriage. They could also have a little Taurus in their chart. So they could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, Taurus. But that's a marriage card, the Hierophant. So also, excuse me, the Hierophant is a teacher, especially when you have it next to the King of Swords. So you guys could both be teachers, or like some kind of information this person has, like they give it to other people. Like the Hierophant is a teacher or someone that people listen to. Could be a manager. You know, it's someone that has the information. you know, this actually, books are very important to this person. They're very well read because you have a book. This is the Hocus Pocus deck, so it's the book, her special book. You have a book here, and then in the King of Swords, he's pointing to a book. So this person is very well read. And actually in the High Priestess card behind the King of Swords, she's got stacks of books behind her. This person is exceptionally well read. Bit of a brain box. As are you. So I think that's going to be the fascination with this person. Anything else about this new person coming in for Leo? No? All right, tell me about this Empress energy, Ace of Pentacles then. What's this? You have the Moon and you have Justice. Oh man, you're a seer. The Moon is like intuition. And the Justice is seeing things. Wow. Crazy reading. You're a seer. There's something to do with like your career. With like it's very specific about like your intuition or your psychic gifts or downloading or channeling information. And you have the Three of Cups here. This is people. So you'll have to work with people to get this money. Because you're sharing something that you have with people. You know what I mean? Which is probably how you meet this new person, or you guys bond over this or something, you know. It's going to make you happy, whatever it is. And then you have the Five of Cups here. So this is literally... You have the Five of Cups with the Nine of Wands here. So, you know, you may not want to work with people, or you may, for some of you, you may not want to work with people, or you may not want to share yourself with people, or share your gifts, or share this channeled knowledge, because you have been through a lot with people. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It's someone who's been, I can see you've had a rough time with people. There's been like a lot of chaos, or like I said, like a lot of narcs, or controlling people, or jealousy, or selfishness, or maliciousness, or people you thought were your friends but they weren't, you know, this type of thing. And you even have the Devil, which talks about codependent relationships and toxic relationships. It's over. That part of your life is over. But I wonder if that part of your life will inform this. You know, it could be, you know, the thing is, the more crappy people you deal with, like, basically what I'm not going to go into it, but basically I want to say that like the effect of the past people is that you're very intuitive now. You know, that's actually like a symptom of abuse. Being very intuitive, because it's your third eye, really. You're reading vibrations because you had to stay alive. You know, because so it could be like your family or whatever, but basically all that crap happens so you could be this very intuitive person, or you could be, you know, like a counselor, so you're healing people, like something like that, you know. And you have the Ten of Pentacles here, so you're going to make a lot of money from this, whatever it is. So you can think of that as kind of like your reward, like this awesome relationship you have with this new person coming in. And all this cash you're going to make is kind of like the reward for all the crap that you went through with people. I can see a beach in two of these cards here. A beach could become very important to you. Or maybe you're going to start spending more time on the beach. You have a house by the beach. Okay, so I'm going to keep this reading really short and sweet today, Leo. I'm going to pull like 3 cards. Not like 3 cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck, like the Oracle deck, just to close the reading. Because this is a very clear reading. So, the 7th house, make a commitment. Oh my God. So, yep, total commitment coming in here with this person. I can see there's at least one person from your past that would not make a commitment. There could have been a very toxic connection that you dealt with that would not make a commitment, or that's like a theme that you've had with people. That's a thing of the past. This new person is going to be like super committed to you. Also, you could have had a little bit of commitment issues because of the people that you've dealt with in the past. You know, that's been healed. If you have had commitment issues in the past, that's been healed. So you can be with this person. Because commitment issues are really just intimacy issues, right? Oh, you have Pluto go all in, baby. So this person's about to go all in. Oh, that's cute. This person's like rushing in. They're about to go all in. And you have the 5th house, let's have some fun. So you have the 3 of Cups here. So you're about to have a lot of fun with this person. Like the 3 of Cups is having fun. This is someone you can actually have fun with. There could definitely be something creative you're going to do as well. Or you might just start doing more creative things. But yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. Let yourself have fun as well. Like, don't overthink this. Just let yourself have fun. I can tell just by looking at the King and Queen of Swords, you have the Malefics card, beware of challenges here. So I can tell just by looking at the King and Queen of Swords here that they're both thinkers, but it probably means that you're both overthinkers. And also those people can be a little cautious, you know, because they've been like burned in the past. It's also 2 people that are like logical. So don't sweat the details. Like don't overthink it. Don't be kind of looking for problems. Don't be looking for challenges. Just let yourself have fun, because you will have fun with this person. And I do see you kind of moving into more of a creative energy as well. Yeah, you have the lunar eclipse, out with the old, and times are changing. And you have tie up loose ends. So I think you're just tying up loose ends at the moment so you guys can be together. So that is your reading, Leo. Hope you enjoyed it. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.